If you told me a year ago that special purpose acquisition companies would become some of the hottest stocks in the market, well, I would have laughed in your face. In the old days, SPACs were publicly traded pools of money that would set their sights on fragmented industries and then consolidate them via a series of takeovers. Good strategy. But this year, we've seen more and more SPACs serving as springboards for exciting startups to come public with reverse mergers. That said, there are still companies following the old playbook. Take API Group, which is the product of a SPAC deal that was completed last year with a stock that's up 70% since it was uplisted to the New York Stock Exchange back in April. API is a leader in niche industries like fire protection and sprinkler systems. They're also a top 5 specialty contractor and a major player in 5G installation services. Even before merging with J2 Holdings, the SPAC they joined forces with last year, API had a history of making smart, bolt-on acquisitions, and they plan to stick with it. However, the stock is cheap right now. It's selling for 13 times next year's earnings, which is why they rolled out a $100 million buyback last week. I find this story intriguing. But don't take it from me. Let's dig deeper with Russ Becker. He's the president and CEO of API Group. Get a better sense of his company's prospects. Mr. Becker, welcome to Mad Money.
Thank you, Jim. If you would have told me 15 months ago I'd be interviewing with you, I would have probably shook my head.
Okay. Well, look, we both know a man by the name of Martin Franklin, who is the glue here. Martin put together a very good group of people who are working with you. Now, Martin's doing it via SPAC. How is this different from all the years that you ran API?
You know, Jim, I mean, that's a great question. I don't view it like it's a SPAC. I view it like we found the right home, for the company. The company has grown tremendously over the last 15 years. And, as we had looked for, what's next for API in the next chapter of API, we had conversations with private equity and such. And when I first met Martin, specifically Martin and Jim Lilly, I felt a connection right away. Culturally, we were aligned. Values-wise, we were aligned. And their tremendous experience, operating and growing, larger organizations was something that was very attractive to us. And so I just feel like we found the right home, and I don't view it any other way than that.
Okay, now your company does, it's hard to learn, frankly, because it has so many different businesses. But I look at it and I think that you are big in replacing pipeline and infrastructure. You do a lot of 5G work, but you do a lot of service work too. And the more service work you do, it seems like you make more money. Can you talk about the mosaic of businesses? Because you've been around a long time and you do very well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So the company, really the two primary areas of focus for us are in safety services, which is life safety. And we're one of the largest providers of life safety services in North America. And we like the statutory nature of the business, which drives the inspection component of it. And the inspections drives the service piece of it. And so we have a go-to-market strategy of selling the inspection work first in the already built environment. And we feel that brings a protective moat around the company. And that's our, probably our number one priority. Second, if you look at our specialty services segment, we find that the work that we do in that segment to be acyclical to the, macro U.S. economy. That's, the telecom work. That's the replacement of existing natural gas distribution systems, potable water distribution systems. And our clients' capital programs are very robust, and we have great visibility into them, and it's a space that we really like and we really enjoy. And as we continue to put those two pieces together, we feel that brings the resiliency to the business model, which has allowed us to operate through the pandemic.
All right, but Russ, let me ask you, how do you attract investors in an era where people either want to be in the Facebooks, the Amazons, or they want to be in the cloud stocks, they want to be in some of the semiconductors? I mean, you are what I would regard as a plain old great American company. How do you even get people's attention?
Yeah, I think that, being a newly minted public company, that's one of our greatest challenges, right, is how do we continue to tell the story and share, what we're all about and share with people the focus that we have on services. And, we continue to refine that, and as a new public company CEO, that's a learning opportunity for me, which I've actually found quite fun, motivating, and intellectually challenging. So, But we continue. We're participating in non-deal road shows. We continuously are trying to promote the company and get better established. And I feel like we're having a positive track record with that.
Well, you sure are. You're up 70% for the year. You got a lot of good businesses. And I think that people should understand that not everything has to be a cloud-based company. Russ Becker, President and CEO of API Group, APG. Great to meet you, sir. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the opportunity, Jim.
All right, guys, inexpensive stock. Okay, not sexy. Why does everything have to be, I don't know, NVIDIA? And I love NVIDIA. Mad Money's back after the break.
Next, hospitalizations and lockdowns. The new